Is it a summer jam or a goddamn motherfucking summer slam, baby? Huh? Is it a summer jam or a motherfucking summer slam? Cozmik UV. We doubling them up today. We do the double up. Oh man, this is gonna be an excellent, excellent, excellent show. You should definitely share. Sacred Spaces on the way next moon day. Uh, who you with Wednesdays makeup show coming up. You see what I'm saying? Coming up soon. Or by next Wednesday, alright? So be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? But definitely nepotism. This is an excellent topic. This is an excellent topic that we need to elevate on. We need to elevate on this because yeah. You should enjoy this. So make sure you share this out. I got the beat playing in the back with no slack, and I'll be right. We're gonna be right back. I got it. Yo, 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 yo. All right, yo. All right, y'all. We back real quick. And we gonna share it out. Couple more people, man. We'll be right back. We'll get started. We'll get through this. We'll rock it out. It's gonna be a great show. This will be an impactful show, so make sure you share it out. You share it to a few people in different things of nature. And then we'll go from there. I got you. Hear shot. Got you. Sharing it out. Just be patient. Just get your notes out or whatever you need to do. Great show, dude. All right, let's go. All right, let's see what we got. Nepotism is the practice of giving jobs, promotions, and or other favors to relatives or close friends, especially in business, politics, or other organizations. So a lot of instances when we was in different jobs or different organizations or different things, we were seeing people, we would call it favoritism or whatever other ism. You call them the isms. So, we never heard of, a lot of people, most of us didn't hear about nepotism, you know what I'm saying? Basically what most people would say is a hookup or a lookout or whatever other terminology, just give me a discount, hookup, lookout, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Most of them it is used. So, regardless of their qualification or merit, nepotism is the practice of giving jobs, promotions, or other favors to relatives or close friends, especially in business, politics, or other organizations, regardless of their qualifications or merit. So a lot of people be like, this person ain't qualified to do this. This person, man, y'all better know what's going on. Once we know what's going on, then we can figure things out. See what I'm saying? So look, key points. Root word comes from Latin Word nepos, meaning nephew. So when you get into the etymologies, you have to do your homework on that. Common examples: a boss hiring their unqualified son or daughter over better candidates. Politicians, 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 politicians appointing family members to powerful positions. You see that a lot all the time for most people that's really, really into the politics stuff and all of that and the history of that and different families and all that. Favoritism. Here we go. Favoritism. Here we go. Shown to friends or family in entertainment, education and or knowledge or whatever, or religious institutions. Right? Why it's controversial, unfair to qualify individuals who are overlooked, can reduce morale in workplaces, encourages corruption and inefficiency, undermines trust in leadership and systems, where it might be justified in family owned businesses. Passing leadership to family is common when a relative is truly the best fit for the job based on skills and performance. Okay, now that was just the basis of what nepotism is, all right? Just at the base, all right? So now let's get to the next section. Nepotism has been widely practiced across all ethnic groups. So we're gonna go you know, through this portion of how other ethnic groups practice it on a regular basis. And I call it exclusivity. Exclusivity nepotism type thing, but historically and today, while it's often criticized, it has also been a powerful tool for building and maintaining wealth, power, and legacy within families and communities. Here's how. We're gonna show you. We're gonna do the bust down amongst different ethnic groups. You know what I'm saying? As far as this nepotism thing, like I say, us as melanin black people, we give it such a hard time, man. You know what I mean? Like I say, it is what it is. But look, it says white European ethnic groups. Examples: politicians, prominent families like the Kennedys, Bushes, and the Clintons in the U.S. have passed down political power. Corporate America, many white-owned or European white-owned whatever businesses have passed down wealth and leadership roles to children, e.g. Walmart, Ford, Trump Organization, etc. See, this is what you're seeing. You know what I mean? This is why I keep saying, man, Hollywood. Nepotism is common in film, music, etc. Term Nepo baby. End quote. Effect. Help maintain economic dominance and systemic privilege, ensuring generational power structures. Arab and Middle Eastern groups. Examples: government and monarchs. In Gulf countries like Saudi Arabia, power often stays within royal families. That's how we should be moving. That bloodline, family bloodline, royal family, all that stuff. Business networks. Family-run businesses dominate, and positions often go to relatives regardless of skill. We see this all the time in the motels, hotels, gases, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's been there. And we talk about how they practice group economics, but they practice that nepotism too. You feel me? Effect. strengthens family loyalty and tribal ties. However, often at the cost of uh mediocrity. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. All right. Mediocrity. Asian communities, Chinese, Indian, Korean, etc. So we went over the basis of what nepotism is, and now we're going over the different groups, busting it down on how, they do what they do, what they do. You know what I mean? To get shit done faster. All right. Example. Family-owned businesses, strong tradition and keeping businesses within the family. Academic and job favoritism. In some circles, family or clan connections influence job placement, especially in politics or medicine. Effect helps preserve family wealth and reputation, while sometimes creating barriers for outsiders. African and Caribbean communities. In some African nations, leaders have placed family members in government positions. Congo, etc., Uganda, etc. In Caribbean politics and business, family networks also play a role, especially where power is centralized. Effect often leads to public backlash, especially when linked to corruption or economic failure. So, you gotta have some ethics and some morals, and they gotta make sense. When you put people in place, and they gotta have some type of skills, or you gotta be willing to train them. So yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. Jewish communities, family-run businesses, law firms, media, and investment firms often pass leadership to family. Strong emphasis on educational and economic succession within families. Effect help build strong, resilient networks in industries like banking, film, and medicine. So they basically run a lot of shit behind the scenes. Black communities historically had less access to nepotism because we talk about getting it out the mud, do it all on your own. You know how most a lot of us feel what I'm saying. You know how things be. All right, so historically had less access to nepotism due to systemic racism and exclusion, and just infighting, and just like I said, just different stuff that goes on. Today there is a growing push for quote unquote black nepotism, supporting and hiring within the community to build generational wealth. Effect seen as a necessary form of self-preservation rather than unfair favoritism due to historical inequality. Summary: nepotism is common across all ethnicities. However, its impact and perception vary based on cultural values, historical context, and systemic power. For marginalized communities, it can be a tool for survival and upliftment. For dominant groups, it often works to preserve power. Ain't it, man? Let's go. Now, the portion we're at now is, should black people practice nepotism more or start? It says yes. Black people should practice nepotism more intentionally. That's why when I be stopping by everybody, go, is it just black? Yes. Why is it always looking? Because God damn it, it's just exclusively for us. God damn it. Yes, I am hooking my peoples up. Yep. God damn it. Yeah. You hear me? The ones, especially the ones that's qualified. God damn it. Yeah. God damn it. Right. We gonna hook them up. Shit. God damn right. We gonna get all the whatever it is we accessing that's gonna help them generate some shit. All right. Take over some shit. However, with a purpose. It says, yes, black people should practice nepotism more intentionally, however, with a purpose to build generational wealth, self-reliance, and community power. community power in a system that has excluded them from opportunity. Right? Why black people should practice nepotism strategically. Economic empowerment. Other ethnic groups have used nepotism to pass down businesses, land, and networks. Businesses, land, and networks. Yeah. Black families often start from scratch. Each generation. I need you to let that process. Black families often start from scratch. Each generation. Nepotism can break that cycle. Damn. We always talk about getting it out the damn mud, dude. I'm telling you, do it all on your own and on. Let's see. You got some comments coming in. So we need to practice nepotism to rebuild with intention. Absolutely. That's by Empress Star. We need to hook up our people that are willing to work. Ain't it, man? Absolutely. That is Empress Star. She takes the far. Like I said, Sacred Space is coming up. Who You With Wednesdays is coming up. Y'all just stay locked in for that. Y'all just that. Y'all just stay locked in looking for that. And yeah. Empress Star is still looking for her core panel members for the the founders of the Sacred Space, as far as the women. So ladies, you know what I'm saying? If you want to link up with Empress Star, you like be a consistent host and you know you're available to do it, etc. You have other assets and valuable things, talents or things to bring to the project or creation and bring it to the near shot. All right. 2, generational wealth and legacy. Hiring and training your children, nieces, or nephews prepares them to lead and grow the family legacy. Example, family farms, real estate, creative agencies, salons, or tech startups. Community uplift. When black-owned businesses hire within the community, it keeps money circulating within that group. This builds a stronger black middle class and professional ecosystem, leveling the playing field. Other groups already use nepotism to get ahead. Other groups already use nepotism to get a fucking head. They already use it to get fuck ahead. They already use it to get the fuck ahead. So stop complaining about favoritism, because all of the tisms is in this shit. So favoritism is included into nepotism. You know what I mean? That's really all it simply is favoritism. Is all I'm saying. So yeah, you know what I mean? So we have to, that's what I'm saying. We have to have a network of people that have great things going on and things that we can access to get us to the next level, and stop gatekeeping our own shit from our own goddamn nephews, nieces, or homies and homegirls or whatever else. All right, here we go. Yeah, we got more comments coming in. We got more comments flying through. What we gonna do? It says, nepotism breaks the cycle of having to work too hard from systemic racism. This helps to keep money circulating in the community. And also, it just said you won't have to start from scratch each fucking generation. That's why when y'all be thinking I'm just coming, oh yeah, I am coming at you. However, y'all just be thinking it's just for, oh, he just trolling. Nah, I be asking people like, when people when people be doing these different activities, getting married, wedding ceremonies, what is the other stuff? Baby showers, all this stuff. These other people practice that shit so much. Most of them, these other people practice that shit so much differently as far as like the or the different millions or different ones. They will probably give them land or set them up with a few houses, a few bands, and all other type of stuff. Positioning a job, a good ass, a good position, and all of that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Or their own company. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Most instances, most melanin people aren't getting aren't dating, or the next generation aren't dating or have a strategy of any type of dating strategy. Be like, okay, this is the bloodline, this is the reason why we got to marry this person, because these people, we're just like they do, we're combining families because we're the Walton family that own Walmart, and this is the other whoever other family. You know what I'm saying? And then it would just be a no-brainer for us to have our different generations marry into each other so we could just maintain more fucking power. You see what I'm saying? Like, so okay, here we go. Let's go. What we got? More comments. More comments. We need to use nepotism to get ahead, ain't it, man? Because it's already going on. Already going on. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. You don't have to start from scratch every generation. Man, that's what it's seeming like, though. Because when people have their children, they should be having when they having what do you call it, baby shower and all that. The couple and the parents should already have a couple bands. They should already have like a little platform. You feel me? Have them set up with a little something. You feel me? So they can go ahead and have a head start. But yeah, so we can have a head start. So we, them, they, those keep wondering how these other different groups, ethnic groups or whatever, keep getting ahead so fucking quick is because of the nepotism and the tisms and the favoritism and isms. Leveling the playing field. Other groups already use nepotism to get ahead. Black, indigenous, the original people, whatever have you. People practicing it isn't unfair. It's protective, strategic, and restorative. Black people practicing it isn't unfair. It's protective, strategic, and restorative. Ain't it, man? See, this is what Cozmik Mind UV. We bring you over here so we can go ahead and get to the next level of what we need to be talking about. Because a lot of the shit that we be talking about be some obsolete shit. I mean, for real. I mean, really, a lot of the arguments, a lot of the discussions, a lot of even the ones that are serious, they just be so fucking obsolete, man. How many shows you seen on TikTok, any of them, they talk about nepotism? Anywhere. Just name it to me. Name it to me in the comments. Just name anybody that see this now or later. Name it, right? Just put it in the comments. Name me the person so I can go check it out. Name me the YouTube page. Name me the YouTube page. Watch this. How to practice nepotism the right way. Watch this. How to practice nepotism the right way. It says train the next generation. So that means even if you got a special skill, welding, mechanic, accountant, DJ, engineer, whatever, lawn care, whatever, teach the next generation. Don't just hand them jobs. Here we go. Don't just hand them jobs. Educate, mentor, and challenge them. Ain't it, man? But see, most people, we got to break that cycle of just getting our children and the next generation just ready to go to work. Because most people just what? They just want that 8-hour babysitter for the school, right? And they send them to school with 8 hours. But we had to understand that was a what? System put in place by what? One of these goddamn other families. Huh? To create workers for they shit. We gotta understand that. We gotta understand that. So they basically got a pipeline system of endless workers. Do you see what I'm saying? You feel me? So yeah, they gonna hype you up about graduating and getting your degree and blah, blah, blah. Again, I would rather your children learn a interdependent skill. Interdependent meaning from uncle, auntie. With the daughter, she's learning how to do hair professionally. She learning how to do whatever professionally, the right way, or whatever have you. Like, let me see. Example: teach your child how to run the business while they're young. Teach your child how to run the business while they're young. All right, here we go. Create opportunity. Now check this one out. This one's important. This one's important right here. Create opportunities, not entitlement. Create opportunities, not entitlement. Give family and community members chances. However, make sure they earn it and grow from it. All right, that means don't take them through extra crazy ass hoops either, though. 'Cause I know some of y'all are extreme with this. Build skill-based networks. If you have a cousin who's a good photographer, hire them. Ain't that something? Wouldn't that be a no-brainer? Okay, anyway. Support Black professionals and pay them though and compensate them though. They said hire them. They didn't say do the hookup. They said hire them. That means pay them, compensate them. That's what that means, all right? All right. Let's see. Support Black professionals who have talent and trust. Keep it circular. Buy Black, hire Black, invest Black. Build a self-sustaining circle, octagon, whatever shape it is, whatever shape it is you come up with, right? What to watch out for. Don't promote incompetence. Don't promote incompetence. Nepotism fails when unqualified people are placed in high roles. All right. Avoid, however, they could become qualified if they're willing to get the training, teach them. So, avoid favoritism over fairness. Respect the balance between giving chances and upholding standards. Indeed. Stay community minded. Use nepotism not for your family, however, to build the whole community. Final word, quote unquote, Black nepotism isn't corruption. It's correction. It's not corruption, it's correction. It's time to normalize and prioritize. Empowering our own, just as other communities have always done. It has never stopped. It has never stopped. You know what I mean? Look, watch this. The next question after this one. So look, let's do a little small review. We started off with the introduction of what's nepotism overall. Then we went to the different groups that practice nepotism: Europeans, the Arabs, the Asian community, African Caribbean community, Jewish communities, etc. All right. Then we went over Why black people should practice nepotism strategically. We went over that. What to watch out for. We went over that. Quote unquote black nepotism is correction, not corrupt. Corrupt isn't corruption. It's correction. It's time to normalize, and prioritize empowering our own, just as other communities have always done. God damn it. Let's go, man. Prioritize it. It's critically important for, okay, look, I think this is the last one. Why it's important for black people to practice nepotism now. It's critically important for black people or indigenous, Coppertone originally, whatever, to practice nepotism now. More than ever. We didn't practice everything else. Selfishness. What is that? What do they call that shit again? Consumerism. All the ism. We practice all that shit except the nepotism, goddammit, and favoritism towards each other. Yes, they have to be qualified. Yes. However, you heard that part where they said you have to train for the ones that's willing to be teachable, especially if you teaching them early. We gotta stop asking these saying the same stuff, and for the ones saying the same stuff or each year and practicing the same bullshit ass activities each year, because they practicing nepotism, they practicing political shit, politics, all that shit that's stable for them. You know what I mean? The whomever them those are. And it's just a stage play. It's just a stage play. We got more comments coming in. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share, subscribe ASAP. Empress Star. Let's see. Nepotism fails when people show favoritism instead of fairness. And it's not corruption, it's correction. Oh man. Brick and mortar bars, son. Brick and mortar bars. Gratitude for the dear shine and the near shine. Gratitude. Again, y'all make sure y'all share this. Because I know all of the different quote unquote black, orange, purple, blue sheep, whoever. You hear me? I know you've been wanting to talk to them family members. Why do these people don't support me? Man, we got to start giving each other hard times. And then, like I told y'all, we be wanting to stun on each other with other people's brands we don't even fucking own. We be wanting to stun on each other with other people's brands that we don't fucking own. We want to work for their companies and all them want to work for their companies and all this other type shit. Yeah. And then want to wonder why, and send your children to the institutions and all that shit. So that's like all the way through the majority of your life being indoctrinated type shit. You know what I mean? That's what indoctrination is. All right, here we go. It's critically important for black people, original people, indigenous people, to practice nepotism now more than ever. And here's why. With deep context, rooted in history, economics, and future survival. We keep talking about the future generations and all this shit. What we got in place? What we practicing? We keep talking about generational wealth. What we practicing to preserve the joint, to even get it started. Like they said, most black people gotta start over each generation. Then they'll be saying, well, why you can't get ahead? Because goddamn it, the other motherfuckers got goddamn, a lot of interest. Alright. Here we go. Correcting centuries of exclusion. For generations, black people were excluded from government jobs. But that's what I'm saying. Stop wanting that shit from them. Well, we've been dumbed down to We've been dumbed down and indoctrinated and shit to this dependency level to these, I'm gonna do my best to stay on top. Excluded from government jobs, banks and loans, top universities, corporate hiring pipelines. Meanwhile, other communities use nepotism to pass down wealth and power. Practicing nepotism now. Is not cheating. It's catching up, man. It's catching up, ain't it? That shit is catching up. Nepotism is reparations. Nepotism is reparations you don't have to wait for. It's reparations you don't have to wait for. Ain't it, man? Closing the wealth gap. The racial wealth gap in the U.S. is staggering. And I got to do another joint on the U.S. debt too. That's coming up. The average European family has 6 to 10 times the wealth of the average black family. So why we be thinking we be doing something? Because we be thinking we doing something, but we be stunting on each other. That's what we be fucking up at. It say the average European, not the ones that got average. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Commercial break. All right, we back. It says the average European family has 6 to 10 wealth average, 6 to 10 times more wealth than the average black family. One major reason is white families or European families pass down businesses, land, and networks. Black families often start over. That's what I'm talking about. We gotta stop having children just for the sake of having children, and we don't have shit for them to offer them a head start in this type of the way this shit is set up, and the way we know this shit is set up, and the way we see these other groups been moving. It ain't never stopped. It's never, you know what I mean? We just been distracted by debating with each other. That's it. And we've been distracted by mechanisms and propaganda and all the shit that we know of and the words we like to talk about that these motherfuckers created. Yeah, even the ones that some of them look like us too. You know what I mean? By practicing nepotism, black families can pass down businesses, land, and opportunity, build economic ecosystems that survive for generations, ensure that wealth stays in the family community, protecting black genius. Too many indigenous, black, poverty, etc. professionals build skills and businesses. However, their legacies die with them. God damn, man. If you don't train the next generation, if you, them, they, those, don't train the next generation, the knowledge and power disappear. If you, them, they, those don't train the next generation, the knowledge and power disappear. Nepotism ensures the continuation of black excellence. Your legacy is only as strong as who you pass it to. Your, them, they, those. Legacy is only strong as who you pass it to. Building powerful black networks, Other groups use nepotism to build networks in law firms, politics, Hollywood, medicine, tech. So stop saying, well, why they this or why they, because they, damn, it's a practice beat. And when we start understanding this goddamn practice, then we can start getting black people often lack those generational networks. Practicing nepotism allows us to hire and refer each other. And why I be saying on my channel all the time, how many times has somebody with your family members, all these other people, homegirls, homeboy, all these people, times that they refer somebody to your company, your service, or referred you to someone else. Do you see what I'm saying? Because people are so afraid that you're going to get $2. You hear me? They so scared you're going to get $2. You hear me? Or whatever. You know, so anyway, hire and refer each other. All right? Hire and refer each other. Strengthen our circles of power. Control our media. Control, that's why we got Cozmik UV. Sacred space. We got sacred space. And we got who you will control our media, businesses, and narratives. Combating systemic racism in hiring, spending, and education and or knowledge. Still real. Nepotism is, so we keep saying, oh man, like Earth, they all, you know, a lot of us get wrapped up in like, oh man, it's this disparity and this disparity. It's gonna be intentional. You feel me? I mean, we gotta get through that through our thick ass brain. Like, shit, right? Whew, it's gonna be intentional, y'all. We gotta get that shit through our brain at this juncture. Damn. Racism is in hiring, lending, and education is still real. Nepotism is a counterpower move. It bypasses bias system, helps keep power within the culture, ensures black people don't have to beg. Hold on. No. Beg for seats at tables we can build ourselves. Keep begging for seats at tables we can build ourselves. Ain't it, man? We can make the table goddamn factory. Shit, table manufacturing goddamn plant out there. Shit. Ain't it, man? Damn, man. Come on, man. Knock the fuck out of it. If the door is locked, nepotism is the key to build your own house. If the door is locked, nepotism is the key to build your own house. Global black unity and survival. Black people across the world, Africa, Caribbean, America, need to what? Strategically connect wealth, talent, and opportunity. Stop all this dumbass, stupid ass, dumb ass fucking arguing, man. We ain't from Africa. They from Africa. We was over here. They was, man, this shit is the most stupidest, dumbest shit, man, at this juncture, man. I don't give a fuck who you are, what platform that shit is on, or where that shit is at. That shit is retarded at this juncture. Need to, nepotism across diaspora networks. Strengthens global black power. Ain't it, man? It creates interconnected empires. Not just individual success. That's another problem with motherfuckers. Y'all so damn into fucking individualistic as fucking in banana bonkers. You feel me? I told you. You're not gonna win economically, whatever have you, or be competitive as a group with individual accolades. I'm just telling you, not overall. In summary, black nepotism Today is not about favoritism. It's not about favoritism. It's about survival, strategy, and sovereignty. It ensures black power is not just achieved, however, preserved, scaled, and protected. Preserved, scaled, and protected. All right, we closing out. Overall overview. Why black people should practice nepotism now. Nepotism, often seen as favoritism, is actually a powerful strategic tool when used to uplift and empower your own community. While historically associated with unfair advantage for black people, practicing nepotism is about survival, restoration, and building legacy in a world that has systemically blocked access to power, wealth, and opportunity. And they undermined it and sabotaged it and flooded your cities and shit like that. We ain't gonna get into that. But we already got into a little bit. Why it's important now: historical correction, economic survival, and wealth building. The racial wealth gap is still massive. Nepotism allows black families to circulate money, jobs, and assets within their own household and communities. Legacy and skill transfer. Without passing knowledge and businesses to the next generation, we risk losing black excellence every generation. Nepotism ensures preservation of legacy, network building. All major power groups, European, Jewish, Asian, Arab, etc., use nepotism to hire, protect, and promote their own. So please, hold on. Please stop being surprised at this shit. Why are we still surprised at that? It's irritating. However, goddammit, they not stopping us from doing the shit. They really aren't. We stopping our own damn self. God damn. Network building. Okay, it's a use nepotism. Okay, black people must do the same to build strong, self-sustaining ecosystem. Resisting systemic racism. When racist systems deny access, nepotism becomes a super liberating force. It removes the need to beg. It removes the need to beg. That prayer shit is begging. If you're praying, you begging. They praying on your ass, but with an E and not an A, ain't it, man? It removes the need to beg for opportunities and puts power back into black hands. And it says it's reparations without you having to ask for it. It's reparations without you having to keep asking for that shit. How long we gonna keep having that dumbass goddamn discussion and keep talking to them niggas and bringing it up? And when they gonna talk about, they not gonna bring that shit up. They not gonna put that shit at the forefront. God damn it. Then all of that shit gonna get murky. You hear me? Trust me, it's not gonna benefit you. You hear me? Look at the damn track record. Damn, how much more the track record need to be clear to whomever? All right, global black empowerment. Practicing nepotism across the African diaspora, African American, Caribbean, Europe creates global unity and wealth circulation. It's a path towards collective sovereignty. It's a path towards collective sovereignty. All right, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Bottom line, black nepotism isn't unethical. Isn't unethical. It's essential. It is fucking essential. It's not about favoritism. It's about family, future, and freedom. All right. We got through it. All right, hold on. We got more comments flying through. Oh man. Gratitude. Yeah, shining here. It's a fair shine and a near shine. Let's see. Emperor Star says, nepotism will help us to be liberated from oppression, mental, physical, etc. Let me see. Nepotism gives us back our power as rulers, natural rulers of this earth, this dimension. They need us to stay divided and not follow the laws of nepotism. And all right, so like I said, man, gratitude. This has been an excellent, hopefully this has been informative. Make sure you hit the subscribe. I mean, you know, I know you hear that often on a lot of these videos if you watch more than just on YouTube, and most people just say the same thing. All right, so subscribe, support, donate to the channel. Make sure you were on the lookout for Empress Star, Sacred Space. She's seeking permanent host. You know what I'm saying? She only has 2 spots left. You see what I'm saying, for permanent hosts and panel members and or founders of Sacred Space, because it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna bubble. So you know what I mean, don't get in too late, and then you're gonna be in your feelings and shit. And that's just on you. That's a personal problem. All right. So look, make sure you check out Who You With Wednesdays also. That's coming up. So look, if you would like to do interviews on here, just let me know, man. Let me know. Link with me ASAP. If you want to do interviews, collaboration, streams, all that stuff. All right. Other than that, we got a lot of interviews coming up. But other than that, guess what? Say what?